learners, Dr. Bunn here. Today we're going to be looking at whole number addition. So the key when adding whole numbers is to make sure that you're adding up the same digits. So add up all your ones, your tens, your hundreds, your thousands, and so on. And anytime you have 10 of one, that gives you one of the next. For instance, 10 ones, together I can regroup that and have 1 10. If I have 10 tens, you can regroup that and that'll give you 1 100. If you have 10 hundreds, you can regroup that and that will give you 1,000. So go ahead and try the problems in part 1 and then we'll go over them together.
Please try problems 1 and 2. In this first problem, we're going to add 423 plus 273. Now, the key to adding with addition is combining each of the different place values together. And whenever you have 10 of one, that gives you one of the next. So 10 ones gives me 110, 10 tens gives me 100. In this case, I have 3 ones plus 3 ones, which will give me 6 ones. I have 2 tens and 7 tens, which will give me 9 tens. And I have 4 hundreds and 2 hundreds, which together gives me 6 hundreds. No regrouping or no carrying in this problem. I just add the different positions up together. In problem number 2, you're asked to simplify 899 plus 302. And simplify just means to make as simple as possible by combining these two numbers together. Now, notice that the problem's already been set up for you, where our ones are together, our tens are together, and our hundreds are together. We want to make sure that we're combining the same things. 9 ones and 2 ones gives me 11 ones. But I can't write 2 numbers in this position. I can only write 1. Now, 11 ones is the same as 1 1 and 10 ones. And 10 ones is the same as 1 10. So what I can do is I can put 1 here for the 1 1 and then regroup or carry another 1 over here for the 10 ones, because 10 ones is the same as 1 10. Now I have 1 10, 9 tens, and 0 tens. 1 10 and 9 10 gives me 10 tens. Once again, I can't write 2 numbers here, but 10 tens is the same as 100. So I can say that I have 0 tens and 100. Lastly, I have 100, 800, and 300s. If I combine those together, 1 and 8 is 9. I need 1 more to get to 10, so I have 3. 1 more would give me 10, plus the 2 would give me 12. So that's like having 12 hundreds. I put the 2 there, and 10 hundreds is the same as having 1,000. So my answer is 1,201. Please pause your video and try problems 3 and 4. In part 2, problem number 3, we have 175 plus 24. Now, these two numbers haven't been written out for us. So first we're going to write them out, and we're going to make sure that when we do that, we keep things lined up appropriately. So I have 175, and I have 24. I'm going to make sure I line up my ones, my tens, and then I have that 100. 5 ones and 4 ones is 9 ones. 7 tens and 2 tens is 9 tens. And then just that 100, now there's nothing here. It's like the same as saying there's 0 there. I have 0 hundreds in this position. So 1 and 0 gives me 100. So my final answer is 199. In problem number 4, we need to simplify 408 plus 768. And simplify just means to make as simple as possible, and we can do that by combining or adding these numbers together. So I have 408, noting that I'm writing a number in each of these boxes, because when I write the 768, I want to keep my columns lined up. So I'm combining my ones, I'm combining my tens, and I'm combining my hundreds. 8 ones and 8 ones is 16 ones. And that's like having 6 ones and 10 ones. 6 ones I write here. 10 ones is the same as 110. So I regroup a 1 or carry that 1 to the next column. 110 plus 0 tens plus 6 tens is going to give me 7 tens. 400s and 700s is the same as 1100s. But I can't fit 11 in this space. So what I do is I write the 1 from the 11 there, and then 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000, which is interesting when you think about it. It makes sense. 11 hundreds is the same as 1,100. So your final answer is 1,176. Please pause your video and try problems 5 and 6. In part 3, problem number 5, we're asked to combine 612 and 788, or solve for 612 plus 788. Noting that when I'm writing these problems, it's important that I line up my ones, my tens, my hundreds, and so on. 2 ones and 8 ones gives me 10 ones, which is the same as having 0 ones, but 110. 110 plus 110 plus 8, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 8 is 10. 10 tens is the same as having 0 tens, but 100. 100 plus 600 plus 700, 1 plus 6 is 7, and then I have the double of 7 and 7, which would give me 14 hundreds. So I'm going to write the 4 hundreds there. 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000, so I carry that to the next column, or regroup that to the next column. So my answer in this case is 1,400 or 1,400. In problem number 6, we're asked to simplify 1,044 plus 982. And we're going to make this as simple as possible by combining these two numbers together. So I have 1,044 plus 982, and I make sure that I'm careful to group similar positions together. So I have the ones together, the tens, and the hundreds. If I go ahead and do some combining, 4 ones and 2 ones is 6 ones. 4 tens and 8 tens is, well, if I split that 4 into 2 and 2, 2 plus an 8 is 10, plus the other 2 is 12. So I would have 12 tens. Well, 12 tens is the same as having 2 tens and 10 tens. And so I'm going to regroup that 10 tens to the hundreds column, or carry that 1 over. 100 plus 0 plus 9 is going to give me 10 hundreds. 10 hundreds is the same as 1,000. So I'm going to put a 0 in the hundreds column, carry that 1 for the 1,000. 1,000 plus 1,000 is 2,000. So my answer is 2,026.
Great job, learners. Today we looked at whole number addition. The key to whole number addition is when you're adding whole numbers, anytime you have 10 of one thing, that lets you regroup to the next item. So 10 ones gives you 110, 10 tens gives you 100, 10 hundreds gives you 1,000, and so on. Great job today.